And for the Clippers, they've got Morris. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. George against Hardaway. Leonard on the wing. From 17 feet out, Kleba with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Doncic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Outside Leonard from 20 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Doncic against Beverley. Doncic, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Beverley deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Offline from the high post.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Great open look there.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Doncic against Beverley.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Offensive rebound. He shoots again, and Morris with the lay-in.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Floats one up, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 5 now.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Yep, that one goes.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too.
To the middle, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Passes to Beverley. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Free throw good, Paul George.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
Here's Doncic. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That one drops for him.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Here's Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Nelly is checked in for Dallas. Free throw good for Morris.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Zubac. No good. Nice D from Porzingis. Inside, Finney-Smith, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The first one falls. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
And he makes both free throws.
And where Finney-Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Doncic outside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And Morris throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot. And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you've got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, guys, when I look at KP, I think he's got the talent to be a franchise player. As long as he stays healthy, I think he'll be a force in the league for a while.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Outside Leonard. Back to Rondo. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Doncic. Hardaway for three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kept alive, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis doing a nice job using that length to clean up the glass nicely.
Outside Rondo. Outside for George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morris. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Outside, George hits the three-point bomb. George has got 10 points in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Hardaway against George. Here's Finney-Smith. A 3 from Porzingis. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And there's the pass to Rondo. Porzingis with the block.
Tell you what, Porzingis showing great timing as the anchor of the defense there.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Scooped up. Cauley Stein's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Jackson with the three, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Richardson outside and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's Jackson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brunson. Down low. Powell off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Goes up off the inbound, and Rajon Rondo the basket on the assist from Ibaka.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how, being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
They grab their own miss. Cauley Stein fades back. The putback. Doncic trying to get open. Great positioning on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Jackson finds Ibaka. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Doncic, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 12.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Brunson. Doncic against Rondo. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. It's Cauley Stein, top of the key. Back to Doncic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 16.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
And he lays it straight in.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Doncic against Rondo. And here is Doncic. 16 points for him. There's the triple. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together, we move the ball, we make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleber is out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Richardson. And it's Brunson in at the point. That free throw good from Doncic. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Kleber against Beverly. Now Jackson. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Zubac.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the paint, Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Beverly against Brunson. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. Zubac against Brunson. Zubac no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Beverly.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
There's Jackson with the 3. A shot off that time, and the Mavericks going the other way now. To the wing right side. Brunson the pass to Powell. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Jackson.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Batum. Out to Ibaka. Pass to Jackson. Over Richardson. Jackson missing again. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Richardson, no luck. Clippers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Beverly.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And then for Dallas, Porzingis is checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Richardson up top, guarded by Jackson. The three from Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his fourth rebound in this one. Jackson passes to Leonard. Mavericks leading by 4. To the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Kleber inside. Zubac defending, and the rejection by Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Here's Richardson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
First one falls for him.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jackson looking around. Outside Leonard. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jackson in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Porzingis has got 13.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Jackson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Melly is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Both free throws good from Jackson. The Mavericks leading. Down low. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Passes it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Porzingis with the ball. He's got 13. Richardson, no luck. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now the pass to Hardaway. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
That's good from Jackson.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's Richardson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Melly. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Morris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Richardson outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hardaway. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Porzingis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Paul George, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Leonard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Mavericks trail by 3. Passes it to Melli. Here's Porzingis. 16 points for him. There's the pass to Richardson. Lets it go. Dallas again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Melli. He's covered by Rondo. In the corner, it's Richardson. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Pass to Leonard. Fader on the way. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Dallas shooting 43% from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball's knocked loose. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's George. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Another shot. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo's got 6.
Hey, you can make a case that Rondo may be the best rebounding point guard over the last decade plus in the league. Really hits the boards hard and well, which leads to extra points a lot of times.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
So for the Clippers, Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Batum in for Kawhi Leonard. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Melli. Luka Doncic comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Richardson. And Doncic gets it to go.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
To the middle. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Morris has got the lead back up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. 20 points for him. 1:46 left here in the second. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, the take charge mentality of Doncic on display there. The quick fire approach demonstrates his confidence.
Pass to Batum. George looking around. Back to Batum. Shoots it. Trying to get open as Ibaka. That one a little long. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic finds Brunson. Morris against Doncic. Yep, it counts. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Ibaka. Batum trying to break loose.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, Batum certainly has the ability to score inside.
The Clippers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Nick Batum, out of France, taken 25th in the 2008 draft. If there was a redo, he's a lottery pick.
Both free throws good from Batum. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. That one good for 2.
You know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their game. Deadly from the mid-range.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Marcus Morris lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Clippers?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed. I mean, wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Mavericks were playing?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Mavericks trail by 7. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Kleba. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Kleba's got the first field goal of the second half for Dallas.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
The three for Doncic. That one's not going to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to George. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
Here's Doncic. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Fires for three. Here's Porzingis. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Boy, Porzingis is a very impressive all-around scorer, and every year it seems as though he's taking on more of the offensive load.
Doncic against Leonard. Over Porzingis, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got 10 points.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Leonard inside. Morris. Here's Zubac. Morris trying to free himself up. Bank shot. No good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Inside. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 3 in the basket from Doncic.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
George with the bounce pass. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside Leonard. Porzingis with the block, and he gets it back. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trailed by 3. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Kleba. And it's Doncic missing. Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Owners ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, we talk a lot about confidence right there. Porzingis showed plenty of it.
Zubac against Doncic. Morris passes to Zubac. A 3 from Leonard, and the 3 ball is good. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. And Dallas also making a switch. Richardson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. To the left wing, Porzingis finds Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 32 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And Leonard has it in the corner. From 13, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Goes back up. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Finney-Smith.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Mavericks with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Well, you got to love when Richardson gets the defense to commit and make a mistake there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
That one drops. He ties it up. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dallas also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Beverly. Jackson up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot missing, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Passes it to Brunson. Tries again, and the nice bucket inside from Kleba. Kleba's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Clippers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. A fadeaway. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Leonard.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Rondo. Count it, and the foul. That one on Richardson.
Well, I've always respected Rondo's tenacity, his smarts, and his willingness to make plays.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
The pass to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle, here's Leonard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Richardson outside. Pass to Doncic. And Leonard able to disrupt the shot. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Richardson the pass to Porzingis. Kleba kicks to Doncic. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
And the Mavericks call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Morris is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. Outside Jackson. Back to Rondo. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Rondo. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks to Batum. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Mavericks trail by 6. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The quick look, no good that time. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Jackson passes to Leonard. Now, here is Morris. Kleber defending. Here's Leonard. Sweet little floater. Leonard's got 32 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To Porzingis. Now here's Kleber. Clock at 6. Porzingis high post. Here's Brunson. Traps in the tray. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's Leonard. Porzingis against Batum. Morris from down in the low post. It goes. Morris has got 17.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Doncic looking it over. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Rondo. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trail by 7. Now Doncic. Kleber with it. Outside Hardaway. Leonard brings the double team. And Kleber slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
Rondo against Brunson. Passes it to Leonard. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Doncic.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Rondo passes to Leonard. Over Brunson. And it's Leonard missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Leonard on the wing. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
Rondo against Brunson. And the pass to Kleba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there. First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's George. 17 points in the game. With 1 on the clock, and that's going to be a travel. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. George. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now here is Morris. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
Boy, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
All free throws good from Doncic. The Clippers in the lead. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
Here's Doncic, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Batum. Batum's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic bounce pass. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. And here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Doncic. Inside, here's Batum. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
To the paint, here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Batum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Porzingis trying to get free. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 40 points. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Brunson against George. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Morris. Now Zubac, guarded by Porzingis. Morris with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And the Clippers call time here. Jr. is checked in for the Mavericks. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Porzingis. Poked loose. It's stolen by Morris. All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, I like how Beverly takes advantage of these transition opportunities. He's crafty and clever at getting past the defense.
To the middle. And Doncic throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Batum. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. A shot by Batum, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Morris. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Finney-Smith, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Morris passes to Zubac. A shot by George, wide open. And the Clippers miss again.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And George, here we go. Porzingis with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Los Angeles. Here are the Mavericks now. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Doncic passes to Kleber. Here's Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Mavericks?
I tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs it.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And Beverly is very consistent from outside. Solid at hitting the 3 ball when given the opportunity to shoot it.
Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And the rejection by Leonard. 4-on-3 break. Lots of room. Here's George. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Leonard. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Free throw drops for Leonard. Now Doncic. And it's sent back by Leonard. In the corner, George with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Doncic against Beverly. And Doncic, here we go. The shot, no good. LA has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Leonard draws the double. Here's Batum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 4.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Beverly against Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. That one's off, still out of sync. Clippers leading by 4, and Leonard has it in the corner. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Hardaway against George. Hardaway with it. That one misses. George against Hardaway. George passes to Leonard. Porzingis with the block, and they're able to recover.
Batum is accustomed to getting pushed around a bit, so he's a tough guy who can embrace the contact.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Batum. Mavericks trail by 8. And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And the Mavericks with possession here.
Shout out sa'yo, Ken G. Midnila. Salamat sa pag-follow. Sana i-share mo din.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
Here's Beverly. It's tipped, and he recovers it. George, that's a two-pointer, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 6. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Beverly. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moment.
The pass to Leonard. Baseline jumper. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. .104 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Leonard looking around. In the corner, it's Morris. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Doncic against Beverly. And Doncic, here we go. Can't hit from the elbow. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Leonard against Hardaway. And here's Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 9-point Clipper lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Kawhi, you have become an elite two-way player. So how do you carry that scoring load with that defensive responsibility?
It's very difficult. You know, your mind's on the whole game, 48 minutes. But, you know, my teammates get me in the groove, give me the energy to keep fighting throughout the whole 48 minutes.
Well, you did a great job of leading them tonight, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.